So yeah, that is a very common question that I'm hearing from a lot of my customers, right? They generally say, hey, I have an API gateway. Now, do I need an API security solution? So in this context, what customers need to understand is API gateway is more an API management solution. It is built for more on how to create an API, deploy an API, and then doing version controlling. This is what API gateways are meant for, right? And that's where they are good at. From the security standpoint, they probably play in two areas. One is the authentication and authorization part, where they are definitely good at, and the other part is around the throttling side of things, right? So most of these API gateways have some kind of rate controls, which will allow you to throttle the number of requests that is coming from a client to an APIs. But here also, any good API security solutions would do a lot more than a simple static rate limits, right? For example, AppTrana has a behavioral-based rate controls, which looks at the behavior of those APIs and then provide rate controls around that, right? Which is more sophisticated in nature. But just looking at API security in isolation, right? API security itself plays a different role than an API gateway. API security is meant for looking at the request that is coming to the APIs, understanding if there are any attack patterns there, understanding the vulnerabilities that are there in the APIs, and trying to see if there are any requests coming to exploit that. That is what is API security modules are meant for. They also do certain things like bot mitigations and the DDoS protection, which I talked about. That's where API security plays a major role, and this is not something what API gateway does, right? So what I generally tell my customers is that when you kind of compare API gateways and API security solutions, they are not an replacement of one another, right? It's more a complementary solution. You would generally need both API gateways and API security solution to ensure proper deployment, management of your APIs, and ensuring that your APIs are secure, right?